Our company is global consultant, and we provide useful and practical to our clients after thorough researches. Here will be our team members, and then I will introduce our prime team members. Here is Terry Walker, and he's 20 years, and he's the CEO and the founder of our global consultants. And here is Abigail Soule. He has 8 years with global consultants, and his major job is marketing and public relations. And this is Echo Liu. He has 7 years experience, and his major job is CEO of global consultants. And this is me. I have 5 years with global consultants, and my major job is dealing with the financial part. And this is Brook, and he has 10 years with global consultants, and his major is management information. And then will be Eric to introduce our company background.
Okay. Thank you guys for being here today and listening to us, what we can do for you, but let's find out a little bit about ourselves first. Of course, formed in 1993, Terry, of course, is our CEO, and we're founded on the values of honesty, loyalty, hard work, adaptability, and reliability. And another thing is we're kind of like a jack-of-all-trades type consulting company. Rather than focus on one particular area, we have like what I like to call stealth teams, just because the name sounds kind of cool, that will handle either information technology, accounting, marketing and relations, public relations, anything across the board. And our mission statement is helping businesses grow better globally, and by doing that, they'll better the global marketplace. And it's kind of a twofold approach where we'll better businesses and will better the end user, or being the customer. Companies that we've helped in the past: Boeing, EA, Google, Best Buy, Target. Interesting story about Google. We didn't provide them any tech support, which would have been cool to do, but believe it or not, they actually had communication issues. A recent article put out that because they have such smart people working for them, they can be a little bit hostile when it comes to sharing ideas. So we kind of went in there about a month or two ago just to see if we could help clean them up. We're expecting a review here at the end of the month as part of a yearly basis, but we always do 3-month checkups. So next, Abigail's going to do statement of need for us.
Hi, I'm Abigail Soule, and your organization, as you know, the mission is to support students with their academic success as UWG students and lifelong learners. As you know, the mission, the Excel Center, your programs are tutoring, academic coaching, supplemental instruction, second-year experience, and early intervention. They all support the mission of the Excel, your organization, and they're also directly influence graduation and retention rates. Currently, the 4-year graduation rates for local colleges, when comparing to Georgia State University and University of Georgia, 4-year graduation rates at those two universities are around 55%. University of West Georgia is 15%, as well as the retention rate. State average is about 80%, and University of West Georgia is 70%. So from our research, it indicates that the Excel Center, your organization, is in need of improved communication strategies. In particular, is an online presence. Our research indicates that there's opportunities to communicate with students through means such as smartphones. And a study of U.S. colleges, a recent study on smartphone users, shows that college students primarily use these apps for communication, followed by social networking. The global consultants, we can get you results, improve communications, and achieve higher rates in both areas for the University of West Georgia. As you can see, we can achieve a 40% increase in 4-year graduation rates and an increase in retention rates. Now, Echo will now go over briefly the current external and internal communications within your organization.
Hello everyone, I'm Echo, and let's first talk about some current communications. As we all know, meeting is the basic internal communications,
And the meeting is face-to-face communication, and it can reduce misunderstanding. So Excel Center has meeting daily or weekly, and they also communicate with each other through email and phone and website. And when it comes to external communications, they also post some important news on the website, and we always receive some email from Excel Center to inform us some current activities. And here there are also used newspapers and radios. And then let's talk about some SWOT analysis. Excel Center has many advantages such as supplemental instructions and study group per week. But on the other hand, they also have some weaknesses, such as no communication involvement and less advertisement to students. Take me for example, I didn't know that our school has Excel Center since a few months ago. And this weakness can also reflect some opportunities. Excel Center can add more advertisements and getting into classes like Library 1101 and promoting surveys, and add more community involvement. And our school also have other organizations such as writing centers and the math lab. This is a threat to the Excel Center. And based on the SWOT analysis, Terry will give us some recommendations.
Thank you. Now, the recommendations that for your company, we have 3 core areas that we wanted to focus on, starting with the image of the place. If you could go to the area that I pointed out for me, please. As soon as it pulls up. Actually isn't showing up. Well, the main thing is that I think knowing about what awards that y'all earned is the most important thing. And when you look down further, it's way at the bottom where I think it should be closer to the top where everyone can see it, because what's the main thing you go to a place for? Well, they've won awards. They've won the governor's award and things like that, but you don't readily look down below the page to see if it's there or not. So I think it's more important for them to know about it. And then the second main core area is having surveys for the tutors. Even if you know your tutors are good, it's good to have the surveys because it shows that you actually care about that you care that the students want to know how it is. And then if they're bad, then of course you want to know that, then you can improve it, and then it increases people coming back and encourages more people to show up. Which actually leads into my next area, to increase membership. According to the data that we found, roughly 99% of college students have a Facebook account, about 35% have Twitter accounts, and then about 6% have LinkedIn. Now naturally you think, well, that this already has this, but it gets sporadic as far as the dates that they actually post. Let's see, there was one gap of 12 days between August and September that they didn't post anything. Well, that's crucial. I think it should be done, it should be more consistent within each day. Like, even if it's just a little small meme or something like that, it shows that you're keeping up with it. And then, of course, word of mouth. Again, it's one of the most potent things that you can do to encourage it, because you often want to know what the best thing to do is. You often ask a friend, a colleague, or someone that you just meet every once in a while. That's the main way of finding out, is by word of mouth. And then finally, it's through keeping the members there. And that's why I like the phrase, there's an app for that. That's the one thing we want to develop for the Excel Center, is to create an app for it, where you can schedule tutors, check dates for events or seminars, things like that. Just to make it more convenient and more appealing to people that use modern technology through data phones or tablets. And then, of course, fundraising and charity. Not only is it actually helping other people, but it helps that organization appear better. And then to kind of sum things all together, this is one of our takeaways actually. It's a little stress ball. Now, it's kind of weird to think of our company like that, but you kind of want to be here to relieve sort of some of the stress that organization can come through, whether it be through the image that you have, or just keeping members or getting new ones even. And then by doing this, we hope to help you make yourselves better, and then help the students get better too, and thereby means make the grade. I thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, please ask.
All right, this is team number 6.
Yes, ma'am.
What risks are involved if we choose your recommendations?
Some of the risks involved naturally that if you increase the amount of use through increase the social media usage, you tend to over flood it, and then people might be tempted not to really look at all the ones carefully, which could be something important. So that's one thing you have to monitor to see you do calculated amounts. Go ahead.
Why are we working with the consulting company with smart choice and assessment?
I think with the companies that we've worked with in the past and the results that we've proven that, we can easily do that. We have very talented individuals that are compartmentalized in their own teams, and their sole responsibility is that contract whenever you hire us as a consultant. So they only report to their number level estimate. And that's it. You don't have to go to anybody else, it's just those 6 guys. Or do the teamwork for you.
Why can we trust your recommendations to include our departmental organization now and into the future?
Alright, like I said, we've worked with other companies before, and they've been really reputable, and their success rates after our help have been so high that having our help is comparable to your organization, because they help other people too. And that's what we hopefully help you to help others, and therefore it's like Eric said, the 2-piece thing that we have together. Don't know which one I can first. You can go ahead.
How much time will it be made to do the recommendations?
I think immediately. They can do it immediately. There's not a lot of monetary considerations to our recommendation, so.
Other than the charity, but
Yeah, the charity.
but it wouldn't be very long. Maybe potentially a month at the most. Yes, sir.
What risks are involved when you use your recommendation?
Hey, look, this thing one over there. Risks involved with our recommendations.
There's really not a lot of risk involved.
There's always risk, but
Just
we
that-
planned it in such a way to minimize any risk that your company would take, though. So that way, if it did come up, we'd already have a plan to counteract that risk. Because you don't want to wait till the risk happens. I want to get it taken care of right then before it happens. That way, nothing happens to your company or organization. Sorry. Does anyone else have any other questions, though?
All right, thank you very much.